Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Commander Star Strider movie review. Another special one for me, a Marvel movie. Everybody knows I'm a huge Marvel fan. I grew up reading Marvel comics, grew up reading the Avengers, Captain America, Spider Man, and I love these. I love these Marvel movies. I've been looking forward to this movie for a while. I actually saw this movie last night. I went like at 8 p.m. IMAX Thursday night, and I freaking loved it. I freaking loved it. If I had to describe this movie in one word, it would be refreshing. Everything I saw in here was so new as far as what uh, the Marvel Universe is concerned. I was a little concerned. I was like, oh, I don't want Captain America to show up, and because of the way Civil War ended, and save him or whatever. T'Challa, he is the king of this African nation. He is the Black Panther. He is the king. He's not somebody's sidekick. He's not Falcon. He's not he's not War Machine. He is an alpha dog. So I was concerned that was going to happen. Did not happen. This movie was not obsessed at all, like other DC crap or some other stuff in the past, like with universe stuff. No, this is his story. This is his story. And another thing I gotta say is Killmonger played by Michael B. Jordan. This is the best Marvel villain. Yes, he's better than Loki. And I know like for so long Marvel's had these charges that like their villains are weak. Like this guy, whenever you can empathize with the villain and almost kind of agree with him, in a way, that's a good villain. And what makes it an even better villain is when they can actually impact the hero and make the hero be the one that changes. I almost want to make this be a spoiler review, but it won't be. I guess maybe I should have said non-spoiler, whatever. I really love this movie, man. I think this is one of the best. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's the best just yet. I got to think about it. I'm gonna go see it again probably tomorrow. This is definitely up there, man. In terms of Marvel movies, Wakanda, the art of it, the colors, everything about this movie, I absolutely love. T'Challa, Chadwick. Let's start. Okay, so let's just start off with the cast here. This is directed by Ryan Coogler. First movie I saw by Ryan Coogler was Fruitvale Station. Saw it in theaters with Michael B. Jordan. All of his movies have had Michael B. Jordan. He is an up and coming great director. He will win an Oscar for Best Director. Maybe not now. Maybe not in 5 years. Maybe not in 10 years. Well, probably in 10 years. Yeah, probably in 10 years, definitely. He will, and he'll probably go on to win another one. This guy from Oakland, man, he's a fantastic filmmaker. Chadwick Boseman is T'Challa. Michael B. Jordan, he's gonna get an Oscar. He's probably gonna get 2 Oscars over his career, maybe 3. He's young, and now everyone's forgotten about that terrible Fantastic Four movie, which was not his fault. Lupita Nyong'o as Nakia. Denis, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this. Denis Guerra as Okoye. I think she is the leader of the. Oh my God, she pretty much almost steals the show, man, as the leader of of uh of uh of T'Challa's guard. Martin Freeman's there as Emmett Ross. Basically, Bilbo Baggins and Smeagol are in it. Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out, he's Wakabi, and Letitia Wright. To me, Letitia Wright stole the show, man. I loved her. I looked her up. She's only been in one other movie. She was hilarious, and she is really cute. Oh my God, she is so cute. She is so funny. I want to see her in like 20 more movies. Like, I love. She's probably, to me, she stole the show. Just with her humor and everything about her. Every time she would come on screen, I would get a smile on my face. I absolutely loved her in this movie. Um, so this again, we've seen the Black Panther. It's not an origin story or anything like that. It's just some stuff that happens that uh, basically ghosts from the past come back. And yes, similar to, it's not like Thor at all, but boom, Black Panther gets coronated as king. You get to see this world of Wakanda, and there are enemies lurking around, right? And Wakanda is this hidden nation. It's been hidden by their technology, and there's a question amongst the people is like, well, how long are we going to remain as an isolationist nation without helping anybody else? And there are members of these different tribes. One of the tribe leaders is this really cool. Daniel Kaluuya is the leader of it. This kind of like rhinoceros tribe. There's a mountain tribe. There's a river tribe. Everything about. I really want to go see this again, man. Like I want to see more adventures in here. There's like this whole other world. There's this whole other universe within. This is why Marvel is so great. To me, this is a Marvel movie, and it's like you've got a universe within a universe. Like when you went to Asgard, everyone was his guardian. But when you went to Wakanda, it's like, okay, you got the mountain tribe, you got the river tribe, you've got like the Black Panther proper tribe, you got like this rhinoceros tribe. Yeah, I think there's like a fire tribe. I'm like, oh, this world building. It's so great. It's so fun, and I loved it, man. This movie you got to go see, especially if you're a fan of the Marvel universe. To me, this is what this movie was. It was a fantastic, amazing, refreshing. Man, Marvel is just like they can't miss. I almost shouldn't say that. I don't want to jinx Avengers Infinity War, but I loved every bit of this. Stay for the tags at the end. Um, Man, there's such good action. There, God, the oh my God. Latita Wright's character Shuri, she's so smart. She's the one who does like all the inventions and stuff, and maybe she's as smart as Tony Stark. Who knows? Um, Lupita Nyong'o. I will say this. I was a little disappointed in that the trailers I think showed a little too much because there were a couple scenes where like I was like, oh well, I haven't seen that one part from the trailer, which clearly happens now. And that's why I try and watch less and less of the trailers nowadays, just because of that. But yeah, but man, go watch this. Please go watch this movie. It's so great. I don't care about all this other stuff, which I'm about to address after I give it my score. To me, this is a superhero movie in the Marvel universe, and it's one of the best ones. And Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger, you understand where he's coming from, and I felt for him. I I and in a way he was right. It's just the way you go about things. It goes back to like you can't help one group of people by oppressing another. You have to bring everybody up, and that's a true way. That's just a true way you bring about. I don't know, a better world, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and score this movie. I'm gonna give this movie a 91. I love this movie. I think this is the best movie I've seen this year. It's only February, so subject to change, whatever. But my score is probably not going to change. A 91. So I'm going to get into the SJW allegations after this. But like and subscribe. And yeah, so now for this. So it really kind of breaks my heart what I've been seeing on the internet. I'm not an SJW. I'm not a millennial. I'm a Generation X kid, guy, man, whatever you want to say. All of a sudden, you got these assholes. Well, I don't want to say assholes. Uh, some people that I like and I tend to agree with online. All of a sudden, like with Wonder Woman, I was nervous that there was going to be this, feminist kind of undertones, and there was none of that. It was just like a fun, great story, and I love that movie. And I think when I gave it an 80, maybe that was too low. Maybe it was more like in the mid 80s, maybe 84. Um, all of a sudden, these guys, some of them even go out and admit, "Oh, I don't read comics. I don't know anything." They're like, all of a sudden, they're accusing this movie of being some SJW kind of a movie, and it is not. Since you idiots don't know what you're talking about, why don't you go read and research the character of Black Panther? This movie was true to that character. This is how he. In fact, he's even more. See, I can't give away the ending, but he's you. This the everything about this movie was true to the character. This was not like Ghostbusters. I've heard somebody online compare this. Oh, this is like Ghostbusters, where no, Ghostbusters did not have 50 years of history. This character came out in the 1960s, but you people don't even know that. Ghostbusters was something that they took and then they bastardized and put SJW stuff on it. And they did the same thing with The Last Jedi. This wasn't like that. T'Challa, okay, the king of Wakanda, he's been like this all around. And they're like, oh, it's got all black cast. Oh, this is right. No, first of all, it doesn't have an all black cast. Andy Serkis is in it and Bilbo Baggins is in it. Okay? And second of all, they're not changing anything. They're not changing the character to fit some message. Okay? They are making it, relevant to today. Just like they did with the Winter Soldier with Captain America. They made it relevant to today. And the story resonates true as a human story. It is not SJW propaganda. It's absolute nonsense. I can't believe the things I'm hearing out of some people that I used to really highly respect. And I really hope they rethink their positions, because it might change the way that I think about them. This movie had nothing to do with what. It's an African nation in the center of Africa. What do you expect it to be? What do you think? Like, do I complain that there were no? One time I dated a girl. She went to UC Berkeley, right? Unfortunately, we went to go see this movie. It was the one about Okinawa, Letters from Iwo Jima. She's like, I did not see one black guy in that movie, and I was like, because there were no black guys in that battle, because the army was segregated until the 1950s, whenever it was when Eisenhower desegregated the military. She's like, oh, so there were none? I'm like, no. Aren't you going to Berkeley, this great school? Want to teach you that in ethnic studies? Ignorant fool. Needless to say, we're not together anymore. It's the same thing. What do you want to? It's an African nation. It makes sense. It makes sense. Like you're going overboard with the thing, and I like to call out bullshit when I see it. I don't like SJWs. I don't like these people that, oh, my pronouns and this and that. Like, but these other people that I thought were on my side, maybe. You should research what you think. When you open your video and saying like, oh, I don't actually read comics, but blah blah blah, then you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, this movie is true to the character and it's great. So those of you that are trying to say this is some SJW shit, it is not. I'm a Marvel fan and I'm happy to see this movie. Okay, I'm not some ethnocentric person. I've got. It's irrelevant what my background is or where my parents are from. I don't care. I don't care. I'm a logical person, and so stop with this. Go watch this movie. This is a fun, awesome movie. It's a beautiful movie. Yeah, some of the CGI could have been cleaned up a little bit, but again, my score is 91. I recommend this movie. Like and subscribe. I'm Commander Starstrider signing off, and I will see you guys later. Alrighty, bye. Let me grab my gun right here. Alright. Pushing my chair, by. Oop, wait, oop, over there. Wait, what now? Oh, over there. Wait, where am I going? Where do I go? Oop, bye.